Hi, it's Jenny. I live in Dorset in the UK. I needed to do a diamond paint with me. I need to de-stress. Yeah. Kira's in Cardiff, and I kept getting messages on Instagram yesterday, and we message on WhatsApp. I was getting annoyed because I knew something had gone on. And I kept sending them messages on WhatsApp. Why are you messaging me on Instagram? Of course, she wasn't getting my messages because I thought she had her phone nicked. Because you know what phone snatching's like these days in big cities. Yeah, no, she didn't have her phone snatched. She left it in the taxi yesterday morning after going to the nightclub. So why she couldn't have told me yesterday, I don't know. I had a cleaning stress freak session because I was stressing, and she weren't telling me what was going on, asking me for codes, and I thought, okay, why is Lloyds Bank phoning me up 4 times and I don't know what's going on? And there was nothing on WhatsApp, and she was sending it me on Instagram and said, code please. And I thought, it's a bit, just tell me it's you, what's going on. Because you could have people scam and what left, right and centre. I mean, I had a text from, apparently my dad, he'd lost his phone. This is the new number, and I felt like replying back, boo, you're dead, but I didn't. I just blocked the number. But yeah, no, that was me yesterday stressing. I did a lot of stitching yesterday. Loads on the one I got from Temu, the witch one. So yeah, I was stressing, and I stress cleaned. I moved footstool around because I nearly went flying over that because I was worrying about her. So yeah, she hasn't got a photo of what I've been doing. So she's on the way to the police station to see if it's been handed in or not. She said to the taxi driver, the company, and they said the phones always get handed in. And she said it's got her ID in the back of the card. I said, please tell me your bank card was in the back of the card like you normally do when you go on a night out. She went, no. I went, thank God for that. I said, you can stop doing that now. Yeah. So, yeah, I told Sauna to slap her, and she wouldn't. Yeah, no. It wasn't fun yesterday. My anxiety was going to the dozen. So I am working on the Halloween one I bought in the range. It's a lovely one. It's $7.99. Nice biggie. And that. So yeah, she's trying my patience, should I say, this weekend. So I had to phone up the phone company. I said, I need the pack code. We could send it to the phone. I said, she hasn't got the phone. I said, it's in a taxi somewhere, or is it a police station? She hasn't got the phone. So yeah, she's on her way to see if they've got it and get a new phone. I said, if she phones the phone, I'll have the phone. Seems to be buying a new one because I desperately need a new one anyway. So yeah, hence I'm not worried because I get the phone. But yeah, no, it's annoying because it was a birthday present last year. So I'm waiting for her to text me back from Shauna's to say if she's got it or not. I said, and when you buy your new phone, don't put, Mum, this is my new number, because I think it's a stupid blimmin' scam call. You know what they're like. So you get loads of those go around. And before I was like, she can't afford to buy a new phone, so I know it's not her. But now she's working, she can afford to buy one, so yeah. So that means I haven't got to pay for her phone anymore. It would be coming off of my account. And she's getting her own one. I said, well, you are working now. She went, exactly. So, yeah, it's been a weekend. Friday I went into the, was it Friday? I think it was Friday. I went into the craft room to get a chart. One of the European charts I knew I saw out there. I was putting all the charts back together. And I turned around and there was no kidding you, there was a spider. That big is my hand. Right on the desk. On a diamond painting. And it was folded over, so it was, the canvas was on the back, so it was white, so you could see it. I froze. Shouted for Jolie. And he come running down because I screamed. He knew it was a spider when I screamed like that. And he said, where is it? Didn't even have to ask. And I said, right there in front of me. I'm staring at it. Do you think he could see it? No. That shows how ruddy blind he is without his glasses, doesn't it? And I said, it's there, right in front of you. You're looking at it. I can't see it. I went, oh, for God's sake, Charlie, it's there. He got my storage thread box. One of the big DMC thread boxes. And he whacked it on the table. The spider ran and I ran. Yeah, it's still in there somewhere. Yeah, no, not going in there anytime soon, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, no, it was blimmin' huge. Oh my God. I screamed that loudly, I hurt my throat. So yeah, that's why I keep coughing and my throat's hurting. Yeah, done by the spider. So it's been a weekend, it really has. I was looking forward to a nice relaxing weekend. I ended up stressing all day yesterday. I had no driving all weekend, apart from Friday, because we had to go pick up our new glasses. That's my glasses. And I can see really nicely under them. So yeah, I read the thing they give you in the opticians. They give you a thing to read off. I can read the very bottom line. Shows the cataracts work, doesn't it? So yeah, much better. Sticky. This is sticky. Go over like that there. So yeah, I'm waiting for a text. See, as I said, are you sure it's going to be open? She said, yeah, it's going to be open. I said, if it was a Blandford one, it would be shut. She laughed. Police station, that is. I said, it wouldn't be open on Sunday. But no, fingers crossed. It's been handed in. She's got the pack code, so hopefully that cancels everything on the phone. I don't know. I'm worried because she's got everything on it. I said, all your photos are on your Google account anyway with all your videos, so don't worry about that. They're all on there. So I was looking at it yesterday. I was knowing something was going on because she normally takes a lot of photos when she's away, and I thought I'll go and have a nose. Because she's got her Google account on my iPad as well, because some of my emails go through to her email, which used to be my email, because Jean-Luc uses, I have stuff going from Jean-Luc onto mine, and they say, well, you can't use the same email twice, but it's my email. If I send it to Jean-Luc, he won't read it. So yeah, my throat hurts. Try to think how much that's going to cost her. She's got to get a new phone. Well, she's got to get a new phone anyway because she's got the pack code coming. It's the first time I've had to do that. She went, oh, why does she need a new pack phone? And I said, can't we just send her a SIM card? I went, no, she's not with me. But that was nice though. It was very good of O2. I was impressed with them. She was very helpful. Charlotte was being ruddy loud with his game in the background, and I was trying to get him to be quiet because I was having a problem hearing her on the phone. She was talking quite, I picked up too there, that talking very quickly. I wish they didn't talk quick. So yeah, when I see her tomorrow, she's going to get a slap. So future, tell me when something's going on, because I get anxious even not knowing and even knowing that something is going on. I'm not daft. Yeah. There's a lot of once drills in this that's got bits on the end cut off. I need a Coke. Oh, have a drink. Oh, dee-doddy. So, yeah. I said, when you get the new phone, phone me on it. Don't text me. Phone me, and then I can save the number. She went, okay. That one's got half off. That's got half. There's a lot of those in here. I think I've put some of them on it, but these glasses are so much better. It makes it so much easier. I said I was stitching yesterday. I was just out. I was like, yeah, I'm crafting because I know something's going on. She went, we didn't get in till 6:30 in the morning. I said, what on earth are you doing out that late? She said, no, went to quite a few nightclubs and one of them we got in free. I said, no. And she said, we made some friends. And I went, kissy friends? She went, no, they were gay. I said, kissy friends? She went, no, they were men. Because Kira likes both. She likes women and men. So, yeah. So... She laughed. She went, trust you, just change the subject. I said, well, you said you made friends, so I just wanted to know. I went, am I on speakerphone? She went, no, we're in the taxi now. I went, oh, okay. I ain't got my P's and Q's. Yeah. I don't think she would have told me anyway if they were kissy friends. No, I'm not telling Mum because Mum would just worry. There's no point in telling Mum. Yeah. I've heard back about me boobs. I haven't told her that either. Because she'd just stress I got to go back for a rescan. Yeah, it wasn't quite good when I heard it because it was on the day anniversary of the day my dad died. So yeah, that wasn't a good day to get that letter. I burst into tears. It wasn't a great day to receive it on, I tell you that much. So yeah, I got to go down, pull. Kira's got the day off. She's going to come with me. They're going to rescan. Kira went, because your boobs are big. I laughed. She'd make me laugh then. Yeah. So I haven't told Mum because she'd just stress and then tell everybody that doesn't need to know. I'll tell her after I've had it done. Or when they send, they'll probably send me the results or something. So yeah, Mark, if you're watching this, do not tell Mother. She doesn't need the stress or the high blood pressure. It wouldn't surprise me if he watches my YouTube. Really wouldn't. I do have it linked on my Instagram, which is Jenny Crochet Zone. My Instagram. I put all my photos on. Ooh, sticking on me again. Move that down. Oh. I was up late last night. I thought she's going to tell me when something's going on, but she didn't. So yeah, can't buy any alcohol without her ID. Hopefully it's there. Fingers crossed. If it is, I'll just erase. We'll just clean it and put it on mine. Because she needs a WhatsApp because of work. And that she has to send her boss photos. It's quite funny looking at Google. All I can see is the pasties. She has to take a photo of it, send it to her boss, and then he goes, "Why haven't you got that on there?" You say, "Because it hasn't been delivered." That's what she normally replies back with. He likes to see how it's all laid out. It's quite funny. I said, you really need to get on there and delete all those photos. It also takes photos of the cookie stand. Oh, they're so good. Rose cookies are really yummy. Sausage rolls. I still prefer Reeves. So does Kira. Love their pasties though. She always brings home a pasty. Chili beef ones are nice. Charlotte normally gets that one. So she's not working till Tuesday. Hopefully, she's going to have add everybody on WhatsApp again. Transfer them all back over. Because they're on WhatsApp, all her workmates and that, they message. I hope they haven't messaged. That. Yeah. I need to ask Sam to see a picture of his new puppy. She works with, they got a new, I think she said a Cocker Spaniel. I said, oh, I'll see a photo. She'd ask him when you go in next. I went, okay. I haven't had any text yet. Oh, message on Instagram pop up. I hope they got it just for a blimmin' ID. I should have to buy that again on Friday, if not. Oh. Every time I lay down last night, my throat was going. It was getting sore, and I was like, oh, I want to sleep. I was like, no. Didn't realise how loud I screamed on Friday. Yeah, it was a huge bugger, it really was. It was bigger than the one that walked down the stairs and walked out the door that time, yeah. That was quite amusing. I could hear something walking down the stairs, and I thought, well, they're too out. This is when they were younger, and I looked outside the door here, and no one was coming down the stairs, and then I saw this spider. Oh, that's huge. I opened the front door thinking it might go out or not, and it went straight out the door. Sounded like it had shoes on. It was that heavy coming down the stairs. But this spider was definitely bigger, and it's out there somewhere. I said to Jean-Luc, can we just light it up in flames and restart it again? He went, no. Landlords would tell you off. I went, yeah, they would. I don't mind little spiders. It's spiders that are that size. Yeah, no, not me. Kira, I said to Kira about it. She said, I would have died. I went, I know you would have done. I said, the whole street would have heard you. She's got a phobia. So, yeah, no. How much her phobia is she doesn't even like daddy long legs. She was doing her GCSEs. And it was one of her teachers that was sat in it. That he retired. And he was looking at Kira, and she was wondering what was going on, because she was looking at the wall and she was frozen. And then he instantly remembered and went up and just picked the daddy long leg up and moved it. And she unfroze. She said, I was screaming inside. I went, I bet you were. She was quite lucky she got extra time on her exams, because she wasn't diagnosed with dyslexia back then. I kept trying to get her diagnosed, but yeah, no. But she got extra time anyway, so that was lucky. I shall slap her tomorrow and hug her tomorrow. She went, I'm expecting it. I went, oh, you're getting it. She laughed. She's 23, by the way. So, yeah, I shall give her a big hug tomorrow. So I know her anxiety would be through the ruddy roof. You might hear Charlotte shouting. On a loud day. Oh, I think this one's going to grow quick. Oh, drink. Coasters that I got, Mike, time and painting with Mike. Hi, Mike. These ones from the range. Not the ones that you got. I do want those ones though. But yeah, these ones are so cute. I've got them out, so I might start doing them. And that. Any messages yet? No. I feel like I'm a meerkat. My head keeps going up. Looking at the phone. Mike keeps going on about the Longleat programme. I've spent many of the times at Longleat. I used to live in Warminster for, how long was I there? Over a year. Doing in the old YTS Days Youth Training Scheme. Yeah, I was at the Athenaeum Arts Centre, and Lord Bath from Longleat used to always come in, sit in with me in the lighting box. Such a lovely man. I was upset when he died. Always sat with me, chatted. He used to bring me food. He used to go down, so he'd say, "Do you want a kebab?" I went, "This place." So he used to go down and get a kebab. I used to eat it. During the show, he was ever so good. Mind you, he always used to call me and say, "Are you doing anything today?" And I go, "No, what do you need fixing?" Because I knew he'd broken something. And I'd have to go out there. There was always something to do with his computer. Always. Because that was when Sage first come out and nobody could fathom it out at all. I fathomed it out quite quickly. I understood it. So I used to do it at the Athenaeum. I used to pull it all in, and I used to try and show them how to do it. Even their accountant came in and said, "How do you do that?" I said, "It's easy." They went, "No, it's not." I went, "Yeah, it is." And so I had to show him how to do it. I had to even go up to his house. He had a massive house. Teach him how to use it. I passed Computer Literacy and Information Technology. He used to call it CLATE. I'd done 3 levels, all with distinction. So yeah, I was the only one in Trowbridge College that done CLATE 3 at the time. So I was in the paper. But I was teaching the teacher how to do stuff on the level 2 because I'd already done it. So basically everything I did at the Athenaeum, I could put it towards my exam. So yeah, no, that was good. But yeah, no, I always used to have to go out, go up to the house, go up there and fix his ruddy account, whatever he's done wrong to it. He painted me, those paintings that he done, ruddy awful paintings. He asked if I wanted it, and I said no. Wish I had a photo taken of it, but it was on his wall. Yeah, the stairs that go up, he has pictures of all of his women going up in order. He said, "I'll put you there." I said, "You're not putting me in the line of your women because I am not your woman." I went, "Do." He went, "No, I can't. She was my daughter." Okay. I said, "But I'm not one of your women." He went, "I know." He was lovely. I absolutely loved him. He used to go downstairs, get lunch ready. He used to say, "Come downstairs to the cafe when you're done." Okay. Oh, he's got me a jacket potato. Coronation chicken. Yummy. We used to sit there. We used to yak. And everybody used to... That's Lord Bath who sat with him. It was me. There was a film in there. I don't know what it was. It had something film in there. It had Anthony Hopkins in it. Or drama. And he said, he phoned me up. He said, "You busy?" I went, "No." He said, "Come on." He said, "You can do a walk on, walk off." I went, "Oh." He went, "Walk on, walk off, you get paid." I went, "Okay." I went, "I'm coming." I can't remember what it was on, but I walked on and walked off. The only time they managed to get me in a dress. They had a big catering section there, and I had to go get something to eat. And this chap was there, sat on his own, so I said, "Can I sit here?" He went, "Yeah, no, not a problem." And so we were chatting for an hour. I was telling him what I did in Swindon. with the theatre course and everything. And he said, "Are you going to be an actress or an actor?" And I went, "No." I was more of a behind the scenes person, and he was interested in that, so I was telling him what I'd done and that, and work experience I'd done. And Lord Bath come across, got some food, sat down. He went, "Do you know who you're talking to?" I went, "No." "Anthony Hopkins." He went, "Don't tell her, I'm having fun." Yeah, so yeah, he told me anyway. He went, "Anthony Hopkins." I went, "Ah." I went, "Oops." He went, "No, that's fine. I've enjoyed your company." So yeah, I've had dinner with Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, that was funny. Really was funny. Sat in a ruddy dress. Tell I hated dresses then, can't you? I was a right tomboy. I really was. Where's E? Used to go to the nightclub there with a lady that I used to live with. She was fun. We used to walk. We used to get a taxi there and walk back. I don't know how we done it. I really don't, when I look at how the distance was. Sometimes we would get picked up by the soldiers and they drop us back into town and that, but yeah. And they had a nightclub. Never used to pay for any drinks. Never paid. You alright? You getting a drink? Did you want to put some bacon on? What about noodles?
Could do if I have some bacon with it.
Yeah, put some bacon with it. Charlotte's just come down. Still no message. Waiting for Kira to contact me, Charlotte.
Huh?
She's gone to the police station to see if her phone's been handed in. She left it in a taxi.
Stupid of her.
She was drunk.
Yeah.
It was my fault telling her to get drunk. Oh. That's your mate. Saying stupid of her. I'm getting a lot done. Stress painting, stress dabbing. Dab, 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 dab. I even rang up Kim. Hi Kim, love you Kim. Ranted. Oh. Sent her a video call. She's got to get a new phone anyway, so because that phone would be stopped. I presume they can't do anything on that phone once they've got a pack code. I don't know. Phone wise, not a clue. I hope so. It's got nice and quiet. You didn't bring the drink back out. Rude. Left it in the kitchen. Eat. And that's got a dead end on it. Move you over. Done quite a lot, haven't I? Oh, that ruddy spider's got a lot to answer for in my throat, I tell you. Right, let's move that one. Not that one. Over there. I won't pick it up. It's just as well she's saved a lot of blooming money up for this weekend. God knows how much the phone will cost. I know if you pay for the device outright in Tesco's and then pay monthly, I don't know. Because I only do SIM card only. And some old dud ones, there's quite a lot of them. I'm just buying a phone when I want it. So I always go on Back Market and they're really good for refurbished phones. I even get my iPads on there. I need to get a new iPad. My home button's not working because it's gone in, and also the charge is not great. I think it's bent. Treat myself to one on there. I've seen one. That I like, that I can get. I got Shawnee's old one out just to see what it was like. Yeah, no, the memory on it. I don't know how he used to operate on that one. Yeah, no, that's going to get wiped. It's very small. 16 zip GB gigabyte, whatever it's called. So yeah, and I've got 268. Let's move you over. Oh, he's moved my drink. Meanie. Right, I'm going to go because that's Kira's messaging. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Bye.